the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the UTEP Miners and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Miners ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Wolverines offense will take the field first. And here comes Bryce Underwood. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Looking for room, it's Marshall. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Underwood to throw. On the move, he fires. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Buchanan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Marshall. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Play fake, Underwood. Out wide left, it's Owens. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right down the middle. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Underwood looking to the big tight end. He's got it. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Trying to run, it's Marshall. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Miners offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against them and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Left side is Smith. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
The Miners want to pick up the tempo.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Colson. Got rid of it just in time.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job there. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They're all over it. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Makes his man miss. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any...
Oh, it's picked off.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds his man. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Jones. Nowhere to go. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Colson. Extending the play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That brings them to within 1. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Buchanan. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the gun, nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Off play action. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Miners will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it in. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Here's Underwood to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Buchanan. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Hands it off. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Takes the easy one to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides to the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Plows his way ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. All over him immediately.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw.
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Dropping back, it's Colson. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, it's Smith. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Hands it off. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense, quick tempo. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Underwood. Snagged in the middle. It's Buchanan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going
room to the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Moves the pocket. It's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing. Underwood. Out wide left. It's Marshall. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. From the gun, it's Jones. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Louisville, taking on the number 19 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's Louisville, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. Make it 2 in a row for that ball club after they started the season 1-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the big house. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field.
Hits the afterburners. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Moving the pocket, it's Colson. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. If you want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
Breaks the tackle. Now the toss. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Miners.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Sells to fake. Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The run inside. It's Jones. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Miners want to crank the tempo. Just feeds the running back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's Underwood to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses to 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Finding space. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Okay, this close to the goal line, 4th down, what do you do?
No question, no hesitation. QB, stay out there on the field. We're going for this thing.
Tries to get it himself. And he's in. Touchdown.
And the head coach... keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute, get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
To the air, it's Colson. Takes a hit as he fires. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
Smith with the grab over the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll run him again. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Underwood. Left side is Buchanan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back. So
big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Running the red zone. It's Marshall. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing, Underwood. Out wide left, it's Marshall. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Not a lot. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to...
Great athletes, they do it with ease.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking for the edge. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the...
Makes a grab. Touchdown, UTEP. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice...
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Bringing it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Colson. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you...
Wide open spaces. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Wolverines. He got a step and just dusted the field. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that. Boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, man, we we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense.
Got some movement into the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
This time he's got his man. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Back to pass, it's Colson. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This is